Have you ever wondered how to choose a career that truly fits you? It's a question that haunts many of us. We often find ourselves lost in a sea of career options, not knowing which one to pick. Some of us might even rush into a career path only to realize later that it doesn't align with our values or interests. This common dilemma, this career conundrum, is what we're going to delve into today. A common misconception about career selection is that it's all about prestige or the highest salary, but there's so much more to a fulfilling career than just these superficial factors. It's about finding a path that truly resonates with who you are and what you value. Well, in this video I'm going to reveal 7 strategies that can guide you to make a career choice that truly fits you. We'll explore the missing points that many overlook when making their career decisions and why these oversights often lead to dissatisfaction. But if I tell you that understanding your values, identifying your strengths, and building collective confidence can make all the difference, would you believe me? Stick around, and let's demystify this career conundrum together. The first strategy is unplug autopilot. Suppose you are in the driver's seat of your career. The first step is to unplug the autopilot. Now let's dive deeper into what that actually means. You see, we all have a tendency to go on autopilot in our lives, especially when it comes to our careers. We follow the path that's been laid out for us by society, by our parents, or by our own expectations. But is that path really what makes us happy and fulfilled? Let's address the first misconception about this point: the notion that the conventional path is the only path. Many of us believe that there's a one-size-fits-all formula for a successful career. You know the drill. Go to school, get good grades, land a high-paying job, but this formula can often lead us astray, causing us to lose sight of what truly motivates and drives us. So how do we unplug this autopilot and take control of our careers? It all starts with self-reflection. Spend some time alone with your thoughts. Ask yourself questions about what really makes you happy, what kind of work makes you feel fulfilled, and what motivates you to get up in the morning. Don't be afraid to dream big and think outside the box. Remember, this is your career we're talking about. It should align with your personal goals and aspirations, not someone else's. Now let's talk about the benefits of this strategy. When you unplug the autopilot and start making conscious decisions about your career, you'll find that your work becomes more meaningful and satisfying. You'll be more motivated to excel in your chosen field, and you'll likely experience less stress and burnout. Most importantly, you'll feel a sense of ownership over your career, knowing that you're following a path that truly resonates with you. By unplugging the autopilot, you take control of your career path, aligning it with what truly motivates and drives you. The second strategy is play the values game. Now let's play a game. It's called the values game. Ever felt like a square peg trying to fit into a round hole at work? That's because you might not be aligning your career with your core beliefs and needs. This is where the values game comes into play. It's not a traditional board game, but rather a mental exercise that can significantly impact your career choices. The most common misconception about the values game is that it's just about identifying your likes and dislikes. But it's more than that. It's about digging deeper and understanding what really drives you, what your non-negotiables are when it comes to work. Do you value teamwork or prefer autonomy? Do you thrive in a fast-paced environment or prefer a steady pace? These aren't just preferences. They are values that can guide your career path. So, how do you play the values game? Start by asking yourself some hard-hitting questions. What qualities would your ideal team have? What does your perfect workday look like? Where do you prefer to work? These questions might seem simple, but the answers can reveal a lot about your core beliefs and needs. Take your time with this. Reflect on your past experiences, both good and bad. Write down your answers and revisit them often. Now you might be wondering, how is this beneficial? Well, by identifying your core values, you can create a career that aligns with these values, leading to greater job satisfaction. Imagine working in an environment that resonates with your core beliefs, where your needs are met, and where you feel valued and understood. That's the power of the values game. It's not just about choosing a career, it's about crafting a life that truly fits you. Playing the values game helps you align your career with your core beliefs, creating a more satisfying work life. So, take the time to play this game. Your future self will thank you. The third strategy is skip the shiny objects. It's easy to get distracted by the shiny objects in a career, but what if I tell you, it's time to skip them? Now, what do we mean by shiny objects? Well, they're the superficial aspects of a job that often catch our eye and lure us in. Things like a high salary, a fancy job title, or the prestige that comes with working for a well-known company. But in the grand scheme of things, these are just distractions. They may look appealing on the surface, but they don't necessarily lead to job satisfaction or fulfillment. So, what's the common misconception here? Many people believe that if they land a high-paying job or one with a prestigious title, they'll be happy. But the reality is, these factors don't equate to job satisfaction. In fact, they can often lead to stress, burnout, and ultimately, unhappiness. So, how do we skip these shiny objects? The key is to focus on what truly matters to you in your career. Maybe it's the ability to make a difference in people's lives, or perhaps it's having a healthy work-life balance. Whatever it is, find your why and let it guide your career decisions. This might involve some deep introspection and soul-searching, but trust me, it's worth it. Now let's talk about the benefits of this approach. When you focus on what truly matters to you, you're more likely to find a career that brings you genuine satisfaction and fulfillment. You'll wake up every day feeling motivated and eager to work. Plus, you'll have a clear sense of purpose, which can be a powerful motivator in itself. In conclusion, skipping the shiny objects isn't about denying yourself the good things in life. It's about focusing on the aspects of your career that bring you true happiness and fulfillment. After all, at the end of the day, isn't that what we're all striving for? Skipping the shiny objects allows you to focus on what truly matters in your career, leading to greater fulfillment. The fourth strategy is identify your strength. You've heard it before, play to your strengths. But do you know what your strengths really are? This isn't just about what you're good at, it's about recognizing what gives you energy, what makes you feel alive, what makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning. There's a common misconception that strengths are only the things we excel at. That's not necessarily the case. Think of it this way. You might be really good at crunching numbers, but does it energize you? Does it make you feel fulfilled? If not, then it's not a strength, it's just a skill. So how do you identify your true strengths? The ones that give you that spark of energy? Well, it starts with self-reflection. Spend some quiet time alone and think about the activities that make you feel invigorated. Is it problem solving? Or maybe it's leading a team. Perhaps it's creating something from scratch. Next, pay attention to how you feel when you're engaged in different activities throughout your day. Which tasks drain you and which ones invigorate you? This is a clear indicator of where your strengths lie. Finally, seek feedback from others. Ask your friends, family, or coworkers about what they think you're good at. Sometimes others can see things in us that we can't see ourselves. The benefits of identifying your strengths are manifold. First, it allows you to focus your energy on the activities that you enjoy and that make you feel fulfilled. This will not only make you happier, it will also make you more productive and successful in your career. Second, it gives you a sense of purpose. When you're doing what you love, work doesn't feel like work anymore. It feels like a mission, a calling. And lastly, knowing your strengths can guide you in your career choices. It can help you choose a job that truly fits you, a job where you can shine and thrive. Identifying your strengths allows you to focus on activities that energize you, leading to a more enjoyable and successful career. The fifth strategy is explore small changes. Change can be scary, but what if I tell you, it doesn't have to be drastic? Here we are, diving into the fascinating concept of exploring small changes in our career paths. I've noticed a common misconception that often floats around, that to change your career or job satisfaction you need to make a monumental shift, like starting a new career or going back to school. But let me tell you, that's not always the case. Instead, think about making small, incremental adjustments that align better with your values and interests. Imagine you're a painter working on a grand masterpiece. You don't have to throw away the entire canvas if something doesn't look right. You can make small strokes, add a bit of color here, erase a line there, and gradually bring your vision to life. Now, how do we implement these small changes? It's all about being proactive and open to possibilities within your current job or industry. Let's say you're in marketing, but you've always had a passion for design. Why not take on a design project at work or learn a new design software in your spare time? Or maybe you're a teacher with a knack for technology. How about integrating more tech tools into your teaching methods? These small changes can lead to significant improvements in your work life. They can make your job more enjoyable and fulfilling, increase your motivation, and even open doors to new opportunities. Remember, you don't have to uproot your life to find career satisfaction. It's the small changes, the subtle tweaks, that can truly make a difference. They allow you to shape your career in a way that aligns with your values, interests, and strengths. Exploring small changes can lead to big improvements in your career satisfaction and success. So don't be afraid to make those tiny adjustments. You might be surprised at the huge impact they can have. The sixth strategy is network with purpose. Networking, it's not just about exchanging business cards. Let's clear the air on a common misconception. Networking isn't just about attending events, handing out your business card and waiting for job offers to roll in. Instead, it's about building genuine relationships and learning from others. Now let's talk strategy. Approach networking with a clear purpose in mind. Are you seeking advice? Looking for mentorship? Or maybe you're curious about a particular industry? Be clear about your intentions and don't hesitate to ask questions. Remember, people generally love to share their knowledge and experiences. But how do you make networking less intimidating and more effective? Start by doing some research. Before attending an event or meeting, learn about the people who will be there. Find common ground and use that as a conversation starter. It'll make your interactions more meaningful and less transactional. And here's a pro tip: follow up. After your initial interaction, send a quick note or email expressing your appreciation for their time. It's a simple gesture, but it goes a long way in maintaining the relationship you've just begun to build. Now let's talk benefits. Networking with purpose allows you to gain insights from those who've walked the path before you. It gives you a chance to learn from their successes and pitfalls, which can guide your career decisions. Moreover, networking can open doors to opportunities that may not be advertised publicly. It can lead you to people and places you wouldn't have known otherwise. And who knows, the person you strike up a conversation with today might just turn out to be your future business partner, mentor, or employer. Remember, networking is not a one-way street. It's about mutual growth and learning. So, as much as you seek guidance and opportunities, be ready to offer help when you can. Networking with purpose can open doors to new opportunities and guidance in your career. The seventh strategy is build the collective confidence. Confidence, it's not just about believing in yourself, it's about building each other up. A common misconception that often circles around is that confidence is a solo endeavor. It's about self-belief, and it's about standing tall and alone. But let's debunk this myth right away. Confidence is not just an individual trait, it's collective. It's about fostering an environment where everyone empowers each other. So how do we build this collective confidence? The key is to establish a culture of mutual support and encouragement. Start by acknowledging the achievements of others and appreciating their efforts. This not only boosts their confidence, but also creates an atmosphere of positivity. Another strategy is to adopt an open mindset, where we learn from each other's experiences and share our own without fear of judgment. It's about being receptive to feedback and using it constructively to improve ourselves. But why should we bother with collective confidence? What's in it for us? The answer is straightforward. Collective confidence helps us overcome self-doubt. When we know we have a support system that believes in us, it becomes easier to face challenges and take risks. It also fosters a sense of belonging and improves our overall well-being. Moreover, collective confidence opens up avenues for growth and learning. It promotes a culture of sharing knowledge and experiences, which can be incredibly enriching. And most importantly, it empowers us to seize opportunities that align with our career goals. It's like having a personal cheerleading squad that's always ready to cheer you on. In conclusion, remember that the journey to a fulfilling career isn't a solitary one. It's a collective effort. Seek support, offer support, and together, let's build an ecosystem of confidence. For when we lift each other, we not only rise ourselves but also create an environment where everyone thrives. Building collective confidence not only boosts your self-belief but also creates a supportive network that can help you overcome fears and seize opportunities. As we near the end of this video, let's focus on one more crucial strategy: embracing the power of reflection. Reflection is the mirror of progress. It's easy to get lost in the hustle of career growth, but taking a step back to reflect on our journey is equally important. Reflection allows us to assess our growth, recognize our achievements, and identify areas of improvement. It provides a clear picture of where we stand and where we need to head. But how do we incorporate reflection into our career journey? It's simple. Set aside some time each week to reflect on your experiences. Ask yourself questions like, what did I learn this week? What challenges did I face and how did I overcome them? What am I proud of? And what could I do better? Document your answers, either in a journal or digitally. This practice not only helps you track your progress but also boosts your self-confidence. It encourages self-awareness and promotes personal growth. Moreover, it allows you to celebrate your small wins, which often go unnoticed in the pursuit of bigger goals. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And finally, reflection offers a fresh perspective. It helps us see our experiences not as isolated events but as interconnected pieces of our career puzzle. It helps us understand how our actions impact our career and how we can use our experiences to shape our future. So, if you found this is valuable for you, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more insight videos. Let reflection be your compass, guiding you towards a fulfilling career. Thank you for watching.